I feel like that Summer should not come back for Baddies anymore. Using Emmett Till as a punchline was wrong and was unacceptable. Let's get started with the review. So in the last episode, we saw Natalie and Anna fighting, okay? And honest to me, it wasn't very a good fight. And we learned that Anna's 24. You making me feel old. I'm 32. Like, you think me, okay? And then Anna and Stunna, they get in the paint, and we see that Stunna is bleeding. And then Anna made her arm bleed. And she was still going. She was still going. And then Natalie told Anna that her services are no longer needed. So do we see her in Africa anymore? Like, did she quit right there? Because I heard rumblings that that Anna wanted to quit. Like, she right there, but they made her come to Africa. So I don't know if that's what happened. And I feel like if Anna did get to stay, Lemmy probably had a part of it. And Natalie was ready for her to go. Like, she wanted her to go. And I would like to say something to Natalie. Miss Natalie Nunn, you could take a break from Baddies. I'm sure you get bookings or whatever else. The show does not need to keep coming back 3 times a year. Even Bad Girls Club did not come on that many times. It was probably like 2 seasons in the year, and that's it. I feel like we get Baddies like 4 or 5 times. Like, or maybe, I don't know. But like, I feel like we're seeing a lot of it lately, and it could take a break. Like, maybe go bring Bad Boys back. Like, I liked Bad Boys, okay? Like, at least they were actually getting to something. I don't know. And Anna, I'm personally, she was like, I wanted to spit. I wanted to spit. You didn't need to spit. You see what happened to Pumpkin in New York, right? Who's still got a career? New York. Who doesn't? Pumpkin. Stop spitting. No, spitting don't help nobody. It didn't work out for her. And then now they're in Cape Town, South Africa. Africa looks pretty. And we see Rolly and Natalie in the car. Rolly's like, I'm glad it wasn't at that dinner with Stunner Girl. I don't understand what the issue you have with her. And the rest of the girls arrive, okay? And then Kay Rican is like, I've never been out the country. I've just been in the hood. And like, I don't know why everybody's hating on DTB. I like her, all right? And she said, Tinka and Diamond, Cold Killer was like, they stole my song. And like, this is my song. Did not give me credit. I don't even know what the heck you're talking about. And you're talking about Tinka, but she's not even in the show. Because she's pregnant. Like, why are you bringing her up for? And whoever runs it was Summer, I'm rooting for the other person every time. Because you messed up with the Emmett Till thing. No, you're not forgiven. I don't care who come on here and be like, it was so long. Like, Emmett Till is a part of Black history and for a sad reason. Like, no. And then especially since you didn't call that girl Fauna by her name, you was like, I don't care what your name is. I'm going to call you whatever I want to call you. And then it was squabbling in the van. And then everybody whooping everybody. And there was another squabble. And Bad Dolly and Miss No Other, who the freak cares, don't matter. And Big Lex got off the bus. And y'all have not been in Africa very long. And you're already starting. And then y'all are spitting. That is so ghetto. Like, why are you spitting? And the other girls, actually, okay, like Ivory and Pretty P and Diamond the Body, they make it. And I'm hoping they don't fight on this bus. And they were getting along okay until Tavi Baby wanted to open her mouth and say something. I was like, please don't start. Please don't start. Scotty was like, please don't fight. Don't fight. And then Tavi and Diamond, they got into a fight. And they fighting over a doggone opinion somebody had about something. And I was like, please stop. And one of the producers or whoever it was on the bus was telling them, like, go, sit down. We're not doing this. And then they throwing stuff like, no offense. I used to like watching Baddies. But the show's kind of, I don't know. Sometimes it gets annoying to watch because I wanted to see like the culture of Africa. Like, I've never been there, and like the scenery and everything. And all y'all are doing is freaking fighting. And the show just keeps pulling me back in. For anybody's going to be like in the comment section, maybe you should stop watching. Some reason they pull me back in. I would say if Rolly was ever to leave Baddies, I probably wouldn't watch the show anymore because I like Rolly. And again, you need to stop spitting. Y'all are exchanging fluid. And then I think Pretty P was telling the new girls, like, y'all need to make sure y'all lock up your stuff. And I think Diamond was like, Natalie. And, you know, they're about to fight again. I feel like they're about to fight. And Tavi and Diamond want to fight. And, like, for a moment, they were actually getting along and not fighting. Then they finally make it to the house. The house gave Bad Girls Club guys because, like, I think it was like the Hollywood season that said Bad Girls Club and said Baddies Africa, Zeus. You know, I was kind of feeling it. And then we finally get to see some African people. I did not realize this at the time I was watching, but they were kids. And they wanted to do their little dance. I was very excited for them. But like Rolly and Natalie had came, they was like, oh, hold on. We got some more people coming. And I feel like the other girls are going to ruin it. And all they think about is fighting. Like, y'all are in freaking Africa. Africa, okay? And all that y'all could think about is freaking fighting. The dancer was dancing for a moment, and then Summer run off to fight. Like, I'm getting really sick and tired of freaking Summer. Ain't nobody like you. And then Big Lex, you know, she could have, with the dance, she was dancing. She could have stayed with the dancers, enjoyed the performance. I'm over here trying to look at the performance, and they put the camera back to them fighting. Like, nobody wants to see you fight anymore. I'm on Fana's side because Fana, you should know how to pronounce their names. And now it's like, oh, if y'all need to get something off your chest, she does this every season, and I hate it. Why you keep telling these girls, and when all you know do, they don't talk. They throw hands. They're not going to be talking or saying anything. And the dancers looking on, looking sad, and I was kind of sad too, because I just wanted to see them dance, okay? And Natalie says that I only got to see the dancers again. And Natalie's trying to see who has Pretty P's watch. And Pretty P's like, I'm ready. Give me my watch back. And she just goes after Summer. Because honestly, Summer was the one that stole her watch. And then they just ruined the dance. And I realized they were kids. And Summer is such a dummy. She threw her watch in the pond. That was jacked up, okay? And somebody better replace her watch. Natalie's like, oh, I'll get you a watch. Of course, she's playing the executive producer card because she knows that she was wrong for throwing her watch in the pond with the cute little lily pads. And Tavi's like, I want her fade. I want her fade. And, you know, Tavi and Diamond the Body were fighting. And, you know, she was hyping her up. And Diamond was like, her chinions, that's her word. And I wondered where the Lex come from. Next week's episode, we see everybody whooping everybody. Because that's all y'all know how to do is whooping everybody. When y'all could really turn the show around and make it about something else besides fighting. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.